Okay, so the next play we're going to learn is called the 1-3-1. I love this play in high school because it's the element of surprise. So the 1-3-1 is a half court trap, and our call for the 1-3-1 is going to be 21. So anytime you hear a coach saying 21, 21, 21, that simply means you're going to do a 1-3-1 half court trap. 21, 21, hence it starts with a 2, that's half of 4. So any numbers that are in 20s, it means a half court trap. If we say a 40 or something like that, that's man to man. The 4 just means whole court, a full court. I'm sorry. So now let's explain what the 1-3-1 half court trap is, known as 21 for us. So first, let's talk about the responsibility of each defender. So you got X1 here, X4 here, X5 here, X2 here, and then you got a man down here. And as you can see, scoot this over so you can see X2 there. There we go. So now you can see why it's called the 1-3-1. 1 defender, 1, 2, 3 defenders, and then 1 defender. So 1, 3, 1. Alright, so the responsibilities. So the responsibility of the guy here is he is going to meet the ball and try to influence it, the dribbler, to dribble up the baselines. That's his job. So he covers all of this area and all of that area. That's his responsibility. Now X2 and X4, let's start with X2. X2 blocks the passing line down ball sideline. If away from the ball, play between the ball and cover in sideline. So basically, his responsibilities are the sidelines this way, and he protects that area as well. If the ball is on the opposite side, and 4 will do the same. Protects this area and the basket as well. That's their responsibility. Now X5, on this imaginary line right here, he protects this area and this area on this imaginary line here. So that's what 5 is going to protect, this imaginary line between the ball, which would be somewhere down here, and the basket. That's what he's going to protect. And then lastly, you have X3, which covers corner to corner. So basically, he's just covering corner to corner. That's his responsibility. So now that we know everybody's area or responsibility, let's see how the play is ran. And again, like I said, this is one of my favorite plays in high school because it's the element of surprise. The offense never knows what just hit them. So again, X1 is trying his hardest to make the guy dribbling the ball to either go this way or that way. You don't want him to come straight because the trap is always going to happen right here, or if he's come this way, right here. This is where the trap happens, and once we trap him on either side, we can get a turnover. Okay, so let's just start off with the right side. So if X1 makes the guy goes this way, he's dribbling, X1 will be moving over towards him. X2 comes up, and this is where the trap happens, like I said. And what we want to do, X2, when he comes up, his left foot should be out of bounds, and his right foot should be right here. So that way, this guy cannot cut between them and dribble around. And X1, same thing. Trap him here, and he's stuck right here. So now that he's trapped here, what is the first thing he's going to try and do? Get rid of the ball. Now remember the responsibilities. Now if he throws a ball, who do you think is going to get it? X5 or X3? Run up, intercept the ball. And when that happens, whether it's 5 or 3, we have 3 on 1. If it's 5, the 5 and X1 and X2 can all run down. 3 on 1, make the basket. And that's why I love this play, because it is the element of surprise. So let's try that one more time in slow-mo. So start from the top. So we set up. So if you hear the coach calling 21, 21, 21, 21, you immediately know that it's 1-3-1 because it's in his 20s, and that 2 signifies half court. If I said 40 or 41 or something like that, that means it's full court, hence 4, meaning the full length of the court. So the coach is yelling 21, 21, 21. Well, now you know it's a 1-3-1, so everybody will take their spots. X1, X4 sets up here, X5 up high, X2 up here, X3 down here. Now again, X1 job is to make sure he pushes the offensive guy dribbling the ball this way or this way. It really doesn't matter, because we want the trap to happen right here or here so we can get a turnover. So let's go to the opposite side now. So let's say the defender, say we got Xavier up top, and he knows he need to trap this guy in one of these corners. So he's going to push the ball handler to go this direction, and this guy has no clue of what is getting ready to happen. So he's dribbling, and all of a sudden he gets here. Xavier sprints over, puts his hands up high. X4 sprints over, puts his hands up high, and now we have the trap. Remember, X4, your right foot better be out of bounds, so this guy cannot dribble in between here. So now that we got the trap, this guy is looking to get rid of the ball. So he tries to throw it, and when he throws it, guess what? X5 moves up, or X3 for the turnover, and we're off to the races. 3 on 1. I love this play. So let's do it one more time here, so we can get the 1-3-1 half-court trap, which the coach will call 21, 21, 21. So I'm going to do it live in fast mode so you guys see what it looks like. So the coach is yelling 21, 21, 21. We set up X1, X4, X5, X2, and X3. X1 is going to make this guy go either left or right on the baseline. So he pushes this guy. He's dribbling, he's dribbling, he's dribbling, he's dribbling. Boom, element of surprise. X1 comes over, traps him. X2 comes up, traps him. Here's a trap. X2 has his left foot out of bounds, so he cannot run in between them. So now this guy is panicking because he knows he has to get over half court because the time is ticking. If he don't, it's a turnover. So he throws the ball. He's trapped. Guess what? X5 or X3, depending on how he throws it, gets the ball. We're off to the races. Layup. 1-3-1. Half court trap. I hope that all made sense. So just one more time, the responsibilities, so everybody knows. So we got X1 here. He covers this area here. The trap happens here and here. And then you got X5. He's going to cover this in these areas here. And then we got X2. He's going to cover this, come up to the trap, protects this area when the ball is on the opposite side. And the same thing with X4. He has down here, he has a trap, protects this area when the ball's on the opposite side. And lastly, we have X3 that roams left and right to cover corner to corner. And also he can come up if the ball is thrown down to make the trap. Great play. So I hope that all made sense, guys. Again, if you have any questions, you can always ask. 1-3-1 half court trap. And again, the coaches call out, this is what we will say: 21, 21, 21, 21. Letting the defense know that, guys, we're getting ready to set up in a 1-3-1 half court trap. See you next time on the next video.